Good morning, everybody. We'll begin today's session. Again, few cognitive questions. Can you all mute yourself, please? So this is the first question of today's session. You're given an image, okay, which is made up of separate pieces. What is the least number of pieces that one can move? What is the least number of pieces that one can move? Or it can be rotated or flipped, basically. You can either move the piece, you can rotate the piece, or you can flip the piece to achieve to achieve a symmetry along this dashed vertical axis which is given. But to find the number of pieces, there are some pieces which are flipped, which are rotated, or which are moved. You have to find what is that minimum number of pieces. I'm just going to give you an example. For example, this eyes of the owl, it's rotated. Both the pieces on both the sides are rotated. So this is the first piece. Okay. Similarly, this piece and this piece is some kind of a mirror function or moved, or it is some kind of, it is either moved, but they're different basically. So this is another piece. Okay. Likewise, there are a number of pieces hidden in this part also, in this part, and even at the bottom. If you compare this, there are some pieces hidden here also. You have to find that what is the number. Okay, like we do it in every session. Please put your answer in the chat box and addressed only to me, not to everybody. Yes, Kavya, I'll repeat the question. You're given this figure and some parts, it's made up of number of pieces. Okay, these are one number of pieces that this figure is made up of. Some of the pieces in this figure are moved from one place to another. Like, for example, this piece. Like, these two pieces are same, and then these two pieces are same, which means they are, this and this piece are moved. So I can say that these two pieces are moved. Like, for example, these two images, these two pieces, they are rotated. One piece is rotated. So how many such pieces can you find in this image which are moved, rotated, or they are flipped? They are basically mirrored. So that one can achieve perfect symmetry along this vertical axis. All right. To find the number of pieces like that. I hope I'm clear, Kavya. Tanvi, wrong answer. Please note that is minimum number. Like I can do n number of iterations of movement and I can find it, but I have to find the minimum pieces which I can move. Vishwa, Twisha, wrong answer. Anshi, you're close to the answer, but it's wrong answer. You correct answer. Rishabh, wrong answer. Palak, wrong answer. Kavya, wrong answer. Vishwa, wrong answer. Twisha, wrong answer. Vansh, wrong answer. All right, let's solve this. Okay, I know it's a little bit tricky. It's kind of tricky one. Sanch, you are a little bit above the correct answer. All right, chalo, let's do this now. Yeah. So in this case, like I discussed earlier, this piece and this piece you need to move. So this is one and this is second piece. Then, like I also said, this is another piece. which will be rotated, and you will get this piece which is similar here. I'm going to now put all those images on this side, okay? Then, if I start comparing both the pieces of on each rows on both the sides, first row is fine. This is also fine. Second row, you have to go systematically. You cannot go randomly in these kind of questions. So top to bottom, go in rows, okay? This is and this are same. These two pieces are same. These two pieces are same. This piece and this piece is different. So I will say, I will highlight this first, okay? Then what you also see is this part is different and this part is different. So I'm going to highlight that also. Then I will, first you just highlight what is different, okay? Do this exercise in this kind of questions. First you highlight what is different. Just simply highlighting what is different. And this piece and this piece is different. So I'll highlight this part. This piece is also different. So I'll highlight this part. Sorry, I'll just put it like this. I'll highlight this part. This is fine, but this is different. So I will highlight this piece. Yeah, this piece and this piece are different. So I will also highlight this piece. And let me see. So this is similar, this is same, this angle is same, this angle is same, this angle is same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so far 9 pieces. Now, what I'm going to do is I will check. Okay, what I will do is I will check if I move these pieces, will I get symmetry or not? Because what I observed is of all the pieces which are given, only these pieces are different. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Only 9 pieces are different. Like for example, I give an example. If I move this piece and if I move this piece, I will get symmetry for both of these. Okay, I just need to move it and I get it. Then I will let you know that this piece which I see here and this piece, this piece or this piece, either, both are the same. So if I just change the position of these two pieces, I will get somewhere what I'm exactly looking at on this side. Similar applies to all the other pieces which are there. Like I just need to change the position and I get it. So what it means is only these 9 pieces are either moved or rotated. There is no flipping as such. I see there are no flipping, might be at 1 or 2 places, but not more. So besides these 9 pieces, there is nothing else which needs to be moved. So 9 is the correct answer. One second, I'll just address your question, Sanchi. In this kind of question, the examination will be online. So we won't be able to highlight in the screen. What do we keep the correct counting? How do we keep? Yeah, good question, Sanchi. What do you do in this kind of question is there is no other method but to literally draw in rows. Like for example, I'll give you an example. In my sketchbook, if this piece is at an angle, I will literally draw that piece at an angle, just to show that okay, this part is different. Then I know that this box is different. I will draw actually that box which is different. For these parts, what I will do is I will add dots. 1, 2, 3, like that. I will keep on adding dots or some kind of symbolism, and then I will say, okay, these are the, I will tick on this along this box. So I will highlight the box saying that okay, these are the blocks which are different. You don't have an option but just to sketch on in your sketch pad. Make a not the exact sketch, but make a very kind of an abstract symbol, like a box or a circle or a square for each symbol, and then just tick or untick which is different. That is the only way. It will be, I agree, it will be online, but in this kind of case, you will have to do that method. You will have to make a very quick abstract sketch of it. Only then you can do that. I hope I answered your question. You don't have to do exact, you don't have to be very precise with the sketch. It can be just circles, okay? And you say that, okay, this circle. Then all you have to do is, once you find the circles which are different, you have to go at the exact the position of where that symbol is and check if I can change that, you know, if I can, like I did here, if I can change the position and I get the answer. That's the way out. Okay. Any doubts, any questions anybody has in this? Isn't the topmost piece flipped to get the mirror? I think, Anvi, you're talking of this part, which is the eyebrow. In this case, what happens is both these pieces are flipped and rotated. Okay. They're flipped and they are moved. So, and what is given is you can move and rotate and flip, or you can move or rotate or flip. So I can perform two functions simultaneously. So if I have, when I've highlighted the top and the bottom, all I did was I moved the position and I flipped it and I got it. Is it clear, Anvi?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Any doubts, any questions? Okay, fine. Thank you so much. So we'll move to the next one then. This is a question in some kind of calculation. The calculation is very simple. Let me tell you that. A logo is given, which is this. The petals are, these petals were then inscribed in a green circular shape with an inner diameter of 14√2. You're given the diameter of the green circular shape, which is 14√2. What is the area of the orange part in the logo? You have to find the area of the orange part, and what is given is, I'll just highlight that part. This dimension. This dimension. All the red lines that I'm drawing, that dimension is known to you, and that dimension is 14√2. Here, let me give you a hint. What you are going to use the method is, you're going to use the method of there's this formula of finding the area which is enclosed within the arc in a circle. You will use that formula using the radius. What was that? Pi r square theta, or pi r square theta upon 360. That was the area of a sector, I think, or area of an area which is enclosed within an arc. That formula you will be using here. And let me also draw one more few things, and you will then know the method. Okay. So in this case, like I have drawn here, if I okay, let me also demarcate this. So yeah, so this is O, this is A, this is 1 second, one more line. I'm just going to write this. Okay. So if you see this diagram, all I know is the OA, the diameter is 14√2, which means the radius is 7√2. So OA value is given, which is 7√2, which is the hypotenuse in this case. The another thing which is given is this, of course, will be 45 degree. What it means, and this is 90 degree. What you have to do is this arch which is formed, uska, what is that enclosure? What is the area which is enclosed within the arch? minus the area of the triangle OAB. The area which is enclosed within the arch OAB minus the area which is there in the triangle OAB. When I subtract both of them, what I find is I get this highlighted part. I'm going to shade it. What I then get is this shaded part, which is half of the orange petal जिसका आपको area find करना है. Okay. When you're done with that, you'll get half of it. The orange part is made up of 8 parts, and then all I have to do is multiply that value of the shaded part with 8. It's very simple. Try solving this on your own and find. I'll solve it. Okay. I will solve this, don't worry. But try, those who are trying to understand this, try solving it on your own for a minute. Take a minute, try solving it on your own, and then I will start with the solution. Okay. Yes, Anshi, I will explain. I will explain. You want me to explain the question? What's the solution? I'll do that. I'll do that. Chalo, let's do this. Okay, chalo, let's do this. How do I write it? Yeah. Okay. So I know OA, the value of OA, which is the angle, is 7√2. OA is equal to 7 SQRT. Just OA is equal to 7√2. Now I have established that this angle, because it is bisecting, this angle is bisecting 90 degree, वो angle 45 होगा आपका. So if that angle is 45, which means this angle is also 45 degree. And what I want to find is the value, this value. I want to find this value, which is AB. This value, or I want to find the other value, which will also be the same. ये दोनों value आपका same होगा. So either ways, I know the hypotenuse. I know the angle which is 45 degree, and I want to know the base, so that it makes easier for me. All I need to do is hypotenuse पता है, इसलिए cos or sin, either of them I will use. I'll say cos 45. Cos 45 is equal to AB or OB, either of them. AB upon OA. OA का value आपको पता है. OA का value 7√2 है. So I'll write 7√2 here. Ami, your answer is wrong. There's some issue. Please check. So cos 45 का value you know. 1/√2. I hope I'm correct. If I'm wrong, please correct me. 1/√2 is equal to AB, which is the length of the radius of the arc OA. AB upon 7√2. Second. So ये √2 कट जाएगा यहाँ से. AB का value होगा. I'll just write it because √2 is not involved. So AB will be equal to 7 units. This I have established. AB is 7 units. Now, area of triangle. Second. Area of triangle OAB is equal to 1/2 into OAB का area क्या होगा? Half of base into altitude. In a right angle triangle, base is AB and the altitude is also OB. So it will be 7 into 7. AB is 7 and OB is 7. So the area of that triangle will be equal to 7 into 7 is 49 by 2. 49 by 2 is 24.5. Okay. Vishwa, your answer is correct. So this is the area of triangle OAB is 24.5. Now I need to find the area of that sector. I think that's what it's called. So the area of the arch OA will be, so I'm just going to write arch, okay, here. Arch, area of arch OA is equal to pi r square theta upon 360. Pi is 22 by 7. R square is 7 square multiplied by 7 square. ये 7 कट जाएगा. Multiply by theta degree is 45 degree. 45 upon so theta is 90. Sorry, वो angle is 90. This angle is 90. How do I erase? Yeah. This will be 90. 90 upon 360. ये 0 कट जाएगा. 9 and 36 will be 4 here. So 22 into 7 by 4. The value will be, 1 second, 22 into 7 divided by 4, 38.5. So आज का value आएगा आपका 38.5. Hence, area of half petal is equal to 38.5 minus 24.5. One second. Which will be equal to 38.5 minus 24.5, which will be equal to 14. So area of orange part is equal to 14. Because there are 8 parts, 8 of half petals, there will be 14 into 8, which is 112. Okay. So the correct answer is 102. Units are not given, so I'll say square units. 112 is the correct answer. 14, somebody had written in the chat box that 14 is the area of half petal. So you're correct midway to find the area of half petal. If you're going to say, if you are answering for half petal, it was correct, but you have to find the area of the orange part here. The half petal, the orange part is made up of 8 such half petals. So I will say 14 into 8, which is 112. Is there any doubt, any question in this case? We know we were given that the inner diameter of the green part, which is 14 root 2, which means the radius OA is 7 root 2, which means ये 45 degree है आपको, ये 45 degree है. So in order to, I will try to first find the area of the area of half petal. Then in order to find the area of the half petal, I will subtract the area of the arch OA multiplied by area of the triangle OAB, because it's evident from this diagram very easily. So area, I will first find in order to find the area of the arch OA, area enclosed by the arch OA, I need to find what is the radius of that, which is OB or AB or OB kya hai. So for that, I will first say कि okay, cos 45 क्या है? Cos 45 से I will find AB or OA का value, which is 7. Then using that value of 7, I was able to find the area of the triangle OAB, which is half base into altitude. इसमें base और altitude 7 है because the angle is 45 degree. So area of the triangle is 24.5. फिर area of the arch मिला, which is pi r square theta upon 360 degree. And uska area 38.5 mila. I replace the radius to be 7, which is AB or OB, either of them, of that arch OAB. And theta ka value, angle of that arch is 90 degree in the center B. So, wo 90 upon 360 aaya. That's why area of the arch OA is 38.5. And the area of the half petal will be 38.5 minus 24.5, which is the area of the triangle, which is 14. Our area of total orange part is made up of 8 parts of such half petals, which is 14 into 8. So 112 I answer. Is there any doubts, any question in this? Would R be 7√2 in the area of argument? Area of the arch, Twisha, in the area of the arch, the radius won't be 7√2 because वो arch आपका दूसरा circle से बन रहा है. जो center B से है, OA का जो arch है, is the center of that circle is B. It's not O. और AB, OB का value 7√2 से बड़ा है because O, or for example, if I name this point at the end to be C, excuse me, OC का value is 7√2. OC का value and OA का value is 7√2, which means OB का value will be less than that. That's why we didn't took 7√2 in the arch OA. Is that clear? Excuse me. All right. Okay. Any doubts, any questions you have? In this kind of case, yes, many students will get confused and they will take the area of the arch, area enclosed by the arch OA to be 7 with radius 7√2. But you have to be careful here because if I take OC, if the center is C and not B, only then I can take 7√2. But in this case, the center is B. और B का center वाला जो circle है उसका radius 7 है, it's not 7√2. That's why you have to be careful here. If you want, I can explain this again. You can tell me if you're confused.
Yes, ma'am. Explain.
All right. See, this inner part of the circle is with center O is उसका diameter is 14√2, which means OA का radius का area is OA का radius का value is 7√2. इसका 14 है, उसका half 7√2 is OA का value. Now this OA is a segment of OA is a segment of the of a circle with center B, which is here. What I will first do is if I break the geometry of the petal, all I need to do is find the area of half petal first. और वो area वो half petal का area क्या होगा? Area enclosed by the arch OAB. Area enclosed by the arch OAB minus the area enclosed by the triangle OAB. Right? So in order to find that, I need to find a new radius AB and OB. In order to find a new radius AB and OB, what I will do is I need this. ये जो मैंने highlight किया है, मुझे वो value चाहिए. And I know that this angle is 45 because ये angle 45 है. Parallel, ये दोनों lines parallel है. So using alternate angles, this 45 है, तो ये भी 45 होगा. So I say cos 45. Cos 45 is equal to AB upon the hypotenuse OA. I know the value of hypotenuse 7√2. Cos 45 का value is 1 by root 2. So AB का value is 7. Okay, root 2 will get cancelled on both the sides. So AB say ये 7 ऊपर आ जाएगा. That's why AB is 7. I have established AB का value 7, which means OB का value भी 7 होगा because ये 45 है, which means both these angles are same. Both these lengths are same. And also for the circle with center B, OB and AB are the radius, which means their values will be the same. With ये जो arch वाला circle है, वो part circle OB और AB का radius, OB और AB उसका radius है, which means their value have to be same. Now, the area of the triangle, I'll first find the area of the triangle OAB. That area is half into base into altitude, which is half into 7 into 7. The value comes to 24.5 once I calculate it. Then I say area, ये वाला जो पूरा sector है, OAB वाला sector with the petal, I'll say what is that area? There's a formula pi r square theta upon 360 degrees. So pi is 22/7 into r square is 7 square into theta का value is 90 upon 360 degree. So 7 square है उसमें वो कट जाएगा, 7 remains, 22 into 7, 90 upon 360 is 1/4. So when I calculate this further, I get 38.5 as the area of that arch, area enclosed by the arch, complete area. So once I subtract the arch area minus triangle area, I get half petal. The area of half petal will be 38.5, which is the arch area minus 24.5. I get the value of 14. Half petal, the orange part is made up of 8 of such half petal. So the area of the orange part will be 14 into 8, which is 112. Is this clear? Abhi doubt hai isme? Any doubts, any questions? किसी को any questions है, any doubt, किसी को समझ में नहीं आया ऐसा कुछ है? Okay, fine. We'll move to the next. If you still have any doubt, please meet me, okay? This is an exercise in observation and fonts, both. Here, of all the numbers which are given to you, there are there are many numbers which are written here: 1676, 3697, 5574. All these numbers are given to you. Of all the numbers which are written here, what you have to find is which is the number which has a different font. All the numbers are written in one font style except for one number. Except for one number, all the numbers are written in one kind of font style. You have to find which is that number. You have to find the answer. You have to write the answer, which is the number which is written in a different font style. Like I see, I'm just going to give an example. 3697 or 5574 ka font style dekho, they are the same. Likewise, 167, 1676 or 8341, they are same. You have to find in all the numbers which are given here, there's one particular number, only one number is of a different font style. You have to find that number. Ria, correct answer. Vishwa, Heer, Shimoli, Twisha, correct answer. Pratvi, wrong answer. Mahi, correct answer. Divya, correct answer. Rishabh, correct answer. Anvi, correct answer. Navya, correct answer. Kushi, correct answer. Tanvi, correct answer. All right. In this case, it's very simple. There's only one number which looks very different of all the numbers. If you look at the properties of all these number, it is first thing, that the middle part, the alternate number or either one number will look slightly higher or lower in slightly bigger in compared to other numbers. And you know the way these fonts end, that's very different. And there's only one number which looks drastically different of all these, which is 1190. Look at it. All the numbers are of the same height. The thickness is not varying like how it is varying in all these numbers. The thickness of the letters. Like I said, in fonts, what we look at a couple of things. First thing is the thickness of the letters, the way it ends, the way these things end like this, or the way these things ends at the end, or the way these things end along these parts. We look at all those attributes. In this case, 1190 is drastically different. Like if you look at how 9 appears here versus how 9 appears here, I can clearly say it's different. Or how 1 looks in this part and 1 looks in that part. The base is drastically different and the thickness is different. So from that, I will say, and also it's not varying. Like if I see 3683, number 6 and 3 are of different heights compared to 3 and 8, or 6367, this number 6 और 6 अलग height के है, 3 और 7 अलग height के है. They know they are not of the same height. If I draw a line here, 6 थोड़ा ऊपर जाता है. So I will say that 1190 में there is nothing like of that sort which is happening, and hence it's different. Any doubts, any questions anybody has in this one? It's pretty simple actually. कुछ है डाउट्स तो बोलो पर. Okay, we'll move to the next one. In this case, there are one or more answers are possible. In this case, one or more answers are possible. So what you're given is a hole. This is a wall or this is a block. उसमें L shape का ऐसा hole है. This L shape is made up of 3 blocks unit and 2 blocks unit on this side. Okay, यहाँ पे एक unit है. The square is 1 unit. So it's made up of 4 blocks और एक side का 3 unit है और एक side का 2 unit है और ऊपर का 1 unit है. What you have to find is there's a L-shaped hole in this block. Which of these options can pass through it? Can pass through this L-shaped hole? One or more answers are possible in this case. On the solution, in order to find the solution of this, you can rotate the blocks if you want. Okay, you don't have to keep these blocks as they are. You can rotate the blocks. You can flip the blocks. You can twist not twist, but you cannot break the block, of course, but you can rotate or you can flip the block. It's possible. In this case, all you need to, I'll give you a simple solution. In this case, all you need to check is which facade has this L happening. On which side of this 3D solid will I get an L? For example, if I look at B option, I get the L on this facade. When I look B option solid from this side, I get the L here. ये 3 block vertical and 1 block like this. I get the L here, which means B can pass very easily from this hole. Similarly, option C, I get the L on this side here. एक ब्लॉक यहाँ पे है और एक ब्लॉक यहाँ पे है, which means C भी easily जा सकता है वहां से. All you need to find is which are the Which are the blocks which can pass easily through this? So far, everybody who has answered, they have given partially correct answer, which means more options are possible. More options are there which are correct and you have not written, which means that. Riya, correct answer. Shrimoli, partially correct answer. Pratvi, partially correct answer. Anshi, partially correct answer. Anshi, Ashvi, partially correct answer. Vansh, Vishwa, partially correct answer. Trisha, correct answer. So far, again, partially correct answer. In this case, let me tell you, all four options are correct. All four options, A, B, C, D, can pass through this L-shaped hole. How? B और C I have established कि कैसे जा सकता है. Rishabh, correct answer. In this case, A वाला जो part है आपका, इतना part, which can fit very easily in this part. So A वाला part easily जा सकता है. Then, option, I will look at another option, which is option D. Can anybody tell me, chalo, in option D, who can tell me how it will go through? Just second. Can anybody tell me in option D how it will go inside? Yeah, Trisha, please come ahead and draw it. Where do I find the L in option D? No, that's not correct. Flip it 180 degrees, Rishabh. You need to rotate it twice. Shimoli, please come. Please attempt once. Yeah, that is wrong. That is wrong. No, no.
मैम ये जो स्लीप वाला है ना, हम उसको स्टैंड कर देंगे.
That is wrong.
Oh.
नहीं, वो गलत है. एक मिनट, who had given the answer A, B, C, D? चलो, let me ask those people. कहाँ है? Okay, chalo, 1 second. Chalo, let me ask you one simple question. How many units are there here? 3 units, and then plus 4 unit, and then this is 1. So यहाँ पे आप जो बता रहे हो, 1 यूनिट ये वाला यहाँ पे आ जाएगा, but यहाँ पे 3 यूनिट आएंगे, which जो यहाँ पे 1, 2, 3 आएगा. There will be a 4 unit which will be blocked on this side. What you will do for that? समझ में आया my question? Okay. I rotate it like that. Then where is the L? Where is the L here? In this case, all I'm asking you is where is the L? किस साइड से मेरे को L दिखेगा, like on this facade for example. Okay, Kavya, wait, let me erase it. A lot of things clutter is happening. Let's discuss this, okay? All right. Now Kavya or Shimoli, either of them was, I don't remember, or Rishabh was drawing, I don't remember. Okay, chalo. You are saying that, okay? 1 second. यहाँ पे आपका जो प्लान ये साइड से मेरे को व्यू दिखेगा वो ऐसा होगा. ऐसा ही होगा ना? From this side, option D will look something like this. चलो, what we'll do is we'll just draw all the side view. यहाँ से ऐसा दिखेगा. When I look at it from top, option D will look something like this. Not possible. When I look at it from this side, option D will look something like this. From the bottom also, from the side, this side, which everybody was talking about, option D will look something like this. जिसमें ये पार्ट ज्यादा है. Oh no, sorry. 1, 2 and 3. It's 1, 2. Yeah, barabar hai. 1, 2, 3. Barabar hai. I had drawn correct. I'm not missed one. So my question is there any possibility option D can go through? He is saying no.
Ma'am, if we pass the right side first and then rotate it by 90 degree, then the left side will pass.
So if you pass the right side,
I'm from the other side.
this side.
Yes.
Acha, if I pass this side first and then I rotate it, that's
Yeah.
true. यहाँ पे the trick here is, let me tell you, the trick here is you are not given that you cannot move you cannot move it complete. I mean, like, you know, you cannot move, you can shift it and then you cannot move. ऐसा कुछ नहीं दिया है यहाँ पे. What it says is, the question what it says is, which of the 3D structure in the options on the right would successfully pass through the L-shaped hole, given that they are also made up of cubes of the same size. So I don't know who said that. I was not able to read your name anywhere, but thank you so much for putting this out. What she suggested, and it is also true, is either of them. Like what I thought while I was passing through is, I will pass this bigger line first. I will pass this bigger line first through this part. Then when it comes to the middle part, which is here, I will shift जो यहाँ पे आएगा, जो middle part है उसका यहाँ पे आएगा. The middle part, which is this line, comes here. I will shift this line at the bottom here. I will shift this line at the bottom here, and then I will be able to pass this part also. Or I will shift it on the top or the bottom. I mean, depending on which way I'm moving. Okay, and I will be able to pass through it. So I'll put the vertical first, or somebody suggested I will put the bottom part first. Sure, you can also do that. In this case, I would rather put the vertical first. I will shift it and then I will get the other part done. In this case, let me tell you, you are not given that you cannot shift and move. There is no option which says that you cannot shift and move. The only thing which is given is which solids will pass through it. You have to think out of the box like this. A, B, and C, everybody will agree. But those people who are given A, B, C, D as an answer, you have mistaken this part, the last block. But it was, even then you are able to give right answer D, that is fine. But you should know why D is correct. The D is correct because I have the possibility of passing a part and then shifting and then again passing the other part, or rotating and then again passing the other part. Is that clear? Ye case mein it's possible because the only thing we are asked is you have to successfully pass through it, nothing else. You, in this kind of questions or any other kind of questions which have this trick kind of or some kind of loophole, you have to find the loophole. You have to extract and make use of the loophole to your extent, to your advantage to find the answer. Okay. Any doubts, any questions in this one? And that's why all answers A, B, C, D are correct. Yeah. Okay, we'll move to the next one. Again, oh, this is a very simple one. Let me tell you, this is very simple. This looks just looks very difficult, but it's actually very simple solution. So here you are given this weird form, and this form is made up of one equilateral triangle here, and then other equilateral triangle which is seen in black, which is two equilateral triangle. When they coincide with each other, one can inscribe a circle inside, and what you're given is the radius of that circle. The radius of that circle is √3. Just right here. So all the lines that are drawn here, uska value √3 hai. What you have to find is the total length of the star-shaped outer border formed by two intersecting triangles. ये जो triangles है सिर्फ, and let me draw with a different color. Yeah. All you have to find is ये जो border है, which is formed by the intersection of the equilateral triangle. You have to find the length, or you have to find the perimeter of that star. Basically, इसका जो blue वाला border है, उसका perimeter आपको ढूंढना है. Again, we will be using either cos or sine or tan for solving this. This is one of the how should I put it, hints. I would put it that way. I want to say hint because I would want you to try it once. It's not that difficult, let me tell you. First question, or rather Kavya, wrong answer. Okay, first thing what I will say, this is √3. Okay, ये भी √3 है. My question is, what will this angle be? ये जो angle है आपका, वो angle का value क्या होगा? The value of that angle is 30 degree. The value of that angle is 30 degree. Why 30 degree? Because if I join these two lines, one second. If I join this and this line, ये center से if I join and let me color it to highlight. ये जो green line से what I'm drawing, इसका angle 60 degree है. The line which is drawn by this angle is 60 degree. The red line is bisecting that green colored angle, इसलिए उसका angle 30 degree आएगा. Vishwa, correct answer. So this is 30 degree is what I've established. और मेरे को ये पता है कि ये वन ग्रीन लाइन है, लेट मी जस्ट इरेज अनदर ग्रीन लाइन, या ये वाला जो ग्रीन लाइन है उसका वैल्यू is √3, which I know. I can use the formula of tan here, TAN, tan, and I'll draw the angle. This is B, this is A, and this is C. So in the triangle ABC, what I need is the value AC. और मेरे को ये पता है, this angle I know. So AC upon A, और मेरे को AB का सॉरी AC मेरे को नहीं पता है, मेरे को AB का वैल्यू पता है. AC का वैल्यू is slightly higher, slightly bigger than the radius. AB का वैल्यू I know. So I say AC upon AB, which is opposite upon adjacent. So tan 30 is equal to AC upon AB. The value of tan 30 is square root 3. Sorry, AC का value I know. AC का value I have to find. AB का value I know, √3. So 1 second. AC का value will be 1. AC का value I know is 1, and I'm going to write another point here. I'm say this is D. Okay. So DC or CD का value will be 2 into 1, which is 2 units. CD का value is 2 into 1 because AC plus AD is CD, or this is 1 and this is also 1. So CD का value is 2 units. Now all I have established is ये मेरा 2 units है, ये भी मेरा 2 units होगा, ये भी 2 units होगा, ये भी 2 units होगा. Likewise, all these edges, all these small parts will be 2 units. And what I have to find is, I have to find the total length of the outer border. All I do then is कि कितने parts है outer border बनाने के लिए, ये दो units के कितने parts है. So 1 second. So I'll say how many parts are there. So sorry, length of star is equal to, the number of parts are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12 into 2, which is 24 units. I have 24 units. Sorry, I have 12 parts of 2 units. I multiply 12 by 2, I get 24 units. Is that clear? Any doubts, any questions in this? Any doubts? Okay. We'll move to the next one. This is very simple. This will be the last session. Sorry, this is the last question for the session because it's very simple. It's not that difficult. Okay. Here you're given a crocodile which is starting at point P. At points A, B, C, D, meatballs are kept. There are 4 meatballs which are kept at points A, B, C, D, and the distance between the meatballs are 100 meters. The point P and the edge of the river, this is a river, the point P and the edge of the river, the distance is 100 meters. Then the width of the river is 200 meters, and the distance from other edge to the meatball ka center is 100 meters. What you have to find is which meatball will which of ABCD, which meatball will this crocodile take in the shortest time. in the shortest time, okay, not the maximum time. And the maximum time he can take all the 4 meatballs, but in the shortest time, which is the meatball which he will devour first, which he will eat first. What you're also given is the speed of the river and the speed of the crocodile. There's a relationship. The speed of the river is half the speed of the crocodile. Kavya, we don't have to find the distance, but your answer is wrong. Riya, bunch wrong answers so far. What you have to find is the meatball, which he will take first. Pratvi, Divya, wrong answer. What is also given is the crocodile moves with the same speed as he moves on the ground. I'm going to solve this, okay? So, first distance that the crocodile covers is here. From this point, he reaches the edge. He travels 100 meters and he reaches that edge. Aditya, correct answer. Now, in another scenario, if the river was stagnant, the crocodile would have taken this distance and reached the point C. If the river was stagnant. But in this case, it is said that the river is moving in this direction. And the speed of that river is half the speed of the crocodile. Vishwa, Twisha, correct answer. Now, the crocodile would have traversed 200 meters very easily if the river was not moving. But the river is moving and the displacement. So, which means if this relationship between speed of the river and the crocodile is half. Speed of the river is half. So if the crocodile takes 1 minute to travel the distance of 200 meters, within that 1 minute, the river would have moved from point A, from this point to this point, which is point A to point B. The river would have, in that 1 minute that the crocodile traverses, the river would have moved from point A to point B in that same time frame as the crocodile moves. That's where the trajectory of the crocodile will be somewhere like this. It will be at some curve. It won't be at an angle, but it will be at some curve and it will reach at this point. It will be a trajectory somewhat like this. And then from this point, the crocodile will go vertically and reach the meatball B, which means the B meatball is the one which he takes in first and he catches first. Not C. C is the condition when the river is stagnant. It is not moving. If the river is stagnant, then he would have taken C. But here the river is moving. So within the same time frame that the crocodile traversed vertical distance, the river would move a distance from A to B, which is 100 meters because the speed is half. तो जितना टाइम वो 200 meters चलने में लगता है उतना ही रिवर को 100 meters में लगेगा because it's half, the speed is half. So that's why it reaches point B first, and then from B it reaches the meatball B first. Okay. Any doubts? Any questions you have here?
अगर मैम फ्लो ऑपोजिट साइड होगा तो फिर वो डी होगा ना?
Then it is D. If it is on the opposite side, then it is D. Any doubts, any questions anybody has in this? So the correct answer is option B.
I have a question.
Yes.
If the speed of the river, what is the significance of this information? If the speed of the river is half the speed of the crocodile?
Good question. The speed of the sea, if the speed of the river and the speed of the crocodile was same, in which case you have to understand. Chalo, I'm just putting some, I'm just A jo point hai, wahan pe I'm putting an object. Okay. Some object are kept here. So if the speed of the river and the crocodile were same, तो ये 200 meters जब वो crocodile 1 minute में distance cover करता, तब ये वाला object from A it would have moved to this point, this juncture of 200 meters distance. Now, if the speed is half, which means the crocodile is traveling 200 meters in 1 minute. So in the same minute, ये वाला जो object है, वो उसका half distance cover करेगा till here, which is 100 meters till point B. if both the speeds were same, तो दोनों speed अगर same होता तो A से point, I'm saying point X, okay? If it was given that the speed of the river and the speed of the crocodile is same, तो A से X पे पहुंच जाता और meatball A he would have gotten first. He would be able to catch meatball A first in that case. But in this scenario, when it is given that the speed of the river is half, which means के ये point सिर्फ 100 meters ही travel कर पाता because इसका speed half है crocodile के speed से. That's why the crocodile would be able to reach point B, this junction first, and then take the meatball B. Is that clear?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Any doubts? Any questions? Okay. All right then. Okay. We shall end this session now. Thank you so much.